In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NBA game happening on December 1st, 2022, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NBA game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Detroit Pistons. The Dallas Mavericks will be trying to snap their 5-game road losing streak when they face the Detroit Pistons on Thursday night. The Mavericks are coming off a 116-113 win over Golden State as 1-point favorites. The Pistons are coming off a 140-110 loss to New York as 4.5-point underdogs. Dallas is 7-3 in its last 10 games against Detroit. The Dallas Mavericks have been in a rut as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, but they will be eager to build some momentum in this one after snapping a 4-game skid with a 116-113 home win over the Warriors on Tuesday. Luka Doncic led the team with a triple-double of 41 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Tim Hardaway Jr. added 22 points, while Spencer Dinwiddie chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Mavericks shot 46% from the field and 15 of 44 from the three-point line as they squandered an early 17-point lead. But unlike in their previous losses, they clamped down defensively when it mattered and held the Warriors to just 3 points in the final 2:08 to escape with the much-needed victory. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 109 points on 46.7% shooting and allowing 108 points on 47.7% shooting. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting 34.4% from beyond the arc and 72.7% from the free throw line. The Dallas Mavericks are allowing 36.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 38.2 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, the Detroit Pistons have been in a real slump as they've lost 10 of their last 12 games overall, and they will be hoping to avoid a 4th straight defeat after getting completely blown out by the Knicks in a 140-110 on Tuesday. Isaiah Stewart led the team with 19 points. Bojan Bogdanovic and Marvin Bagley each scored 13 points, while Saddiq Bey chipped in with 11 points. As a team, the Pistons shot 50% from the field and 13 of 39 from the three-point line, which is good enough to be competitive on most nights, but they let themselves down on the defensive end and were always fighting a losing battle after allowing the Knicks to explode for 70 points in the first half. The Detroit Pistons are averaging 109 points on 44.3% shooting and allowing 118 points on 48.6% shooting. The Detroit Pistons are shooting 33.2% from beyond the arc and 77.9% from the free throw line. The Detroit Pistons are allowing 34.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.2 rebounds per game. Looking at the betting trends, the Mavericks are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 3-13 against the spread in their last 16 games, and 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games. The Pistons are 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games, following a loss of more than 10 points, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Mavericks are 5-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Mavericks are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Detroit. The Mavericks have been well below their best lately as they were on a 4-game losing streak before they snapped out of it with a gritty win over the Warriors, while the Pistons have been ice cold lately and are coming into this one fresh off a 30-point loss to the Knicks. Dallas looked solid against the defending NBA champs. The Pistons struggled to score points and will have an even harder time against the Mavericks defense, which is one of the best in the league. Meanwhile, the Pistons also give up a ton of points, while in their last 5 losses they have lost by an average margin of 11 points, and they have yet to be within 5 or fewer points over that stretch as they have struggled to keep games close. The Pistons have lost 10 of their last 12 games, including 4 straight at home. They're not very good offensively, and they've played even worse in their last 3 games, averaging less than 105 points per game. During the stretch, they also struggled from the free throw line, hitting less than 70% of their attempts. Their rebounding has also suffered during this stretch, and they've been extremely careless with the ball, which will be a problem against the Mavericks, who average more than 8 steals per game and hold opponents offense to less than 110 points per game, so expect the Pistons to struggle offensively in this game. The Mavericks have also struggled in recent games, but they have been scoring 114 points per game in their last 3 games. They have done an excellent job of rebounding the ball and protecting it. The Pistons have one of the league's worst defenses, and they're even worse at home, where they allow more than 115 points per game and will struggle to slow down the Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks got out of their funk with a big win over the Warriors on Tuesday, and there's no reason they can't build on that here. The Detroit Pistons aren't winning or covering numbers, and they're losing at home by an average of 8 points. The Pistons lose overall in the underdog role by an average of 9 points. While the Mavericks are not great away from home, this is a great opportunity to redeem themselves and improve their poor record on the road. They are a good team on defense and on offense. They have a Luka Doncic on fire, so they should have no problems to perform better against a Pistons team that does not generate confidence even when playing at home. Something that could also play in the Mavericks' favor is that they have won in their last 3 visits to this venue and their 5 previous meetings overall against the Pistons, a team that has not won at home since November 7th. The differences between one team and the other are all too clear, which is why we expect to see the Mavericks determined to attack from the start, outplaying the Pistons in every aspect to try and record their second away win of the campaign. The Mavericks haven't been good on the road lately as they are only 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games, but they are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Detroit, and I expect that trend to continue here as the Mavericks should be too good. Detroit's offense is simply not the same with Cunningham and Ivy out, so the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mavericks score 109 points per game at home and 108 points per game on the road. In their last 3 games against the Pistons, they averaged 121 points per game. They play at the slowest pace in the league, but they face a team that gives up 117 points per game at home and will exceed that total in this game. The Pistons score 109 points per game on the road and 109 points per game at home. In their last 3 games against the Mavericks, they averaged 101 points per game. They play faster, with an average of 102.9 possessions per game. The Pistons will score enough points against the Mavericks, who allow 113 points per game on the road to push the score past the set total. Furthermore, the Mavericks and Pistons have passed over the set total in 6 of their last 10 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.